I'll stand for the first one. First off, I want to thank the Times Courier for sponsoring and hosting the event tonight. I'd also like to thank David for offering to moderate, keep us on time and in line, if you will. But most important, I want to thank the voters who've taken the time on this summer night to come out and hear from their candidates, to possibly meet us for the first time and ask us questions on the issues that are important to you as you look at this very important election in November. Now, as he said, for those I haven't met, my name is Kurt Hayes. I'm a husband, a father of 3 young children who attend the public schools in Boxborough where we live, and I'm also a businessman with a long and ongoing career of nearly 20 years at IBM. And I'm running to be your state representative because I believe that I truly have the proper skills that we need in a political sense and as a facilitator in my long and ongoing career with IBM, which is a very highly charged political environment. And so I appreciate the opportunity to be here with you tonight, and I look forward to answering questions and debating the issues. But I believe there is one thing that we will not be debating tonight, and that is the fact that Beacon Hill is truly broken. Beacon Hill gives us constant examples almost every evening on the news or in the newspaper, a constant disregard for our best interests. They're instead advocating for the special interests in many cases. An unwillingness to go up against the waste and inefficiency that we see in the papers every day. An unwillingness to stand up to the corruption, unfortunately, and the fraud that we often see that's sent quickly to the back rooms of Beacon Hill. And your job as we look at this important election is, if we do all agree that Beacon Hill is broken, which leader do we want to send up to Beacon Hill? Which is the leader that is most likely to continue the status quo up there? And which one is going to go fight to drive for change that makes sense? Change that makes sense for our towns, our citizens, and the future of Massachusetts. And I look forward again to this opportunity to talk with you all this evening and hopefully come to that conclusion that I am the candidate to best earn your vote in November. Thank you.
All right. Hi, well, thank you all for coming, and thank you to the Times Courier and the Beacon for being here, and David for moderating. This is a great event and a public event, and it's more beneficial for you, the voters, to make your decisions. And I agree with David that the idea of showing up and really taking stock of who you can vote for is important. So I want to tell you a little bit about me. My name is Jennifer Benson. I'm a mother of 3 children in the Lunenburg Public Schools. My husband Brent is here, my daughter Hannah is here. And I grew up in New Hampshire. I grew up in a small city, a blue-collar town, in a blue-collar family. My parents got married, they had high school diplomas, and my dad worked at the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard and then became a mail carrier. My mother stayed home with us kids. And when I went to school, went to kindergarten, my mom decided that she needed to help with this family budget. So she went to the post office, got a job unloading mail trucks. So I learned from a very early age from my family and my extended family the importance of hard work and dedication, and nothing is too low, too menial, too difficult to do if it means supporting your family. So my mother did that for a few years. She worked her way up to getting her own rural route at the post office, and then decided to invest in education because for her she wanted to continue to support us and work hard, and she felt the way to do that was to go to college. So she went to school nights and weekends while working full-time, and later even got an MBA and worked her way through the Postal Service until her retirement 2 years ago in Washington. She has been a role model, a hero to me, and to my children and to so many other women she's worked with, because she was a trailblazer. This campaign is about families. It's about working hard, and it's about having a government that plays the role in your life the way you feel it should. Providing education, public safety. These are issues that touch each one of us, and I believe that's the role of government, and that's why I want